Cheerio and go Dogs.
A Bulldog fan in Britain, nearly 4,000 miles away from Sanford Stadium, gets his first taste of Georgia football in person.
I'm finally here, and I'm so thankful to be here.
We're with the British Bulldog Chris Biggs as he tours Athens and how he became one of the biggest Georgia fans outside of this country.
Cheerio, and Stetson Bennett has risen his game to a new level. The national champion and his family are soaking up every second of it.
And I see my 12-year-old Stet sitting in the same seats we can sit in, and now I'm watching. That stuff you just, it gives you chills.
What it's like for the Bennett family to see him play and why they say their lives haven't changed that much since winning the championship.
And there is nothing like a night SEC game, but for the Bulldogs, it will be a hostile environment. We're asking how they are planning to stay focused and handle the adversity.
It's easy for mistakes to snowball in the middle of a game. The trick Georgia's players and coaches have to keep each other focused whenever they face adversity.
So 5 hours ahead quite often, like 1 o'clock in the morning.
My goodness, it's not easy being a Bulldogs fan overseas. How one diehard fan built a social media following just to stay connected.
Okay, first, how are you doing physically with your thigh?
Running back Kenny McIntosh still banged up with a bruised thigh. I asked how he's feeling now and the pressure to perform when you are expected to win.
And a 4,000-mile journey just to watch the Bulldogs play. Crazy for some, but not for the British Bulldog.
I had the opportunity to be at the dog walk earlier because I was starting to get tears in my eyes. It was amazing.
Oh, wow. So cool. Why says the passion for the Bulldogs matches that any European soccer team has.
Bulldogs Game Day is sponsored by Zaxby's. Indescribably good chicken fingers and wings.
Okay, where's the furthest you've ever traveled for a Georgia football game? And the question is, would you travel 4,000 miles? I mean, I probably would.
Yeah, maybe I would. I got to think about
Maybe if somebody else pays for that plane ticket.
Yeah, Fiji or wherever. That is exactly, though, what one Bulldog fan from Britain did last week after years of watching the Bulldogs alone on the other side of the pond. And we caught up with the British Bulldog about his first trip to Athens and what the program means to him.
College football, it turns out, isn't huge in the UK.
For Chris Biggs, being a Georgia Bulldog fan is not easy, but his passion for the Dogs has grown into a social media following from nearly 4,000 miles away in Scotland.
Cheerio and go Dogs.
Through his British Bulldog Twitter page, he has built a following, keeping him connected late at night on an island that is used to a different kind of football.
There's always a way. So 5 hours ahead quite often, like 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm watching in the dark on my own. Which is why I've got this Twitter account.
His fandom started in 2014 with the Bulldogs' impressive backfield.
Nick Chubb has gone over 1,000 and he's heading to the end zone. Touchdown!
At that time, it was really fun watching the Bulldogs. You had sort of Nick Chubb and Sony Michel just coming through, Todd Gurley as well, kind of finishing up that year.
He used his platform to finance a trip to Athens, his first ever to the U.S.
I created a catchphrase, Cheerio and go Dogs. Started making the T-shirts, sold the T-shirts, bought a plane ticket, and now I'm here.
And he got the full Georgia experience.
I've wanted to go for so long.
Meeting fellow fans like the Spike Squad, even his favorite player, Brock Bowers, a tour of campus to see the UGA Arch, and then, of course, Sanford Stadium on the field.
I'm finally here, and I'm so thankful to be here.
It's going to be everything. I think the whole experience that comes with this. I had the opportunity to be at the dog walk earlier inside the stadium, and I was glad I was wearing these sunglasses because I was starting to get tears in my eyes. It was amazing.
What better way to celebrate a Bulldog win than a trip to Waffle House? The passion of the game matches any he sees in Europe.
So this compares to soccer, football, in terms of the passion of the fans that go with it. So, you know, in the UK, people are rabid about their sort of soccer team, and the comparison is with college football. This college football, it should be huge in the UK because of that sort of likeness. This huge love. It's a sort of the pageantry, the tradition, everything that goes with it, and the welcome I've had here has been absolutely incredible. It's worth the trip.
He had this message for Kirby Smart.
Thank you for bringing the title home. There's not much more you can say to the man. He's done an amazing job. I was lucky enough to shake his hand earlier, and I don't think I'm washing it ever again.
Cheerio and go Dogs.
Oh, that is so
He was
cool.
awesome. He's not washing it, though. I can confirm.
Hand sanitizer out of that. Oh, Grace saw quite the performance by Brock Bowers.
Yeah, Bowers was not satisfied with just one touchdown. Our house call is brought to you by Southeast Mortgage. Kent State down just 2, and the Bulldogs starting to lose momentum, but Bowers taking the misdirection handoff, fooling even our cameras, but able to scamper right into the end zone for the 2-yard score and his second rushing touchdown in the day. Here is a stat for you, though. Every time the Bulldogs have handed the ball to Bowers this season, he has scored a touchdown. That's pretty incredible when you think about it.